Hi, Winnie.
Just to start with, and it's again back to Mo, I just wonder, given all the talk of him, and you mentioned him being up there with the best players in the world at the moment as well, is Mo now getting the recognition from elsewhere that his numbers and performances deserve? And how do you rate his chances of winning the Ballon d'Or? Does he indeed deserve to win the Ballon d'Or this year?
Yes. I have no idea how exactly how you win the Ballon d'Or, to be honest. If it's about being in the Champions League final, scoring the most goals, stuff like this, then it could be slightly difficult. Maybe if it's about performances over the last 2 years, then there's a chance from my point of view, but I'm not too much in the competition, so to understand exactly how it works. Does he get now the recognition finally? Look, internally, he always got it. Externally, I don't know. You can answer that much better than I can. But that after the two goals he scored now, people think all of a sudden now because of that could be the best player in the world. Is a bit strange. He scored goals like this before, and he performed since years on incredible high level. And my concern is obviously first and foremost that he will do it again and again and again and again. What he did so far, but. Whatever you want to write positively about him, do it. He deserves it. But now let's prepare Atletico.
And how would you sum up then the importance of these two games with Atletico? Because when we look at the group, it appears to be two games that could ultimately decide top spot.
Yes, if you win both games against Atletico in that group, then it's pretty likely that you go through. That was clear from the beginning, I would say. So, but... yeah, we didn't even play the first one. So, and we know we lost last time both games against Atletico. So I'm a very positive person, but I'm not that positive or naive that I think we have these games already in our pocket. So it's tough place to go. We know that last time when we played there, we got an early goal, and after that we had a lot of possession, but not enough. Or not good enough chances because we played not really well that night. We learned a lot between the two games. Second game was an exceptionally good game in the most difficult circumstances I ever played football. We played an outstanding match, but it was the last one for a long, long time. We lost it. That was not nice, but was not really important that night. It didn't feel like important anymore that night. And so now the world is in a better place again, not safe, but in a better place. And so hopefully we can use the things we learned from the two games we played against them, even though they changed a lot since then. They play a different system, changed a lot of players. And so we face a different, but not a weaker animal. So they became Spanish champion last year, so that's not an easy thing to do. And some of the core of the players are still together for a while, so they know how to win football games, and that's what they will try tomorrow.
Thank you, Vinny. We'll go in the order on the screen. We'll take one from James from TalkSport, then we'll go to Mike Hughes from BBC Merseyside. James.
And your record away from home this season has been brilliant. It's 3 or more goals in your last 6 matches on the road. What do you put that down to?
Didn't really think about it. Easy. It's a performance and opponent and story of the match. Let me say it like this. That's why we did it, probably. That's never easy. It was for sure not easy, but we really don't think about it. If you wouldn't tell me, I would know it, because I wouldn't think about it, where we score the goals, when we score the goals. But we never made a big difference between away and home games. It's just we enjoy it more at home. That's true, because we have in our dressing room, in our stadium, we have our people around, and a lot of them, and they're all in good shape, they're all excited to see us again and stuff like this, that we love about our home games. But we never made a really big difference with away games. But now it's Atletico, and scoring 3 goals doesn't sound too likely now. In the game against Atletico, not sure they conceded ever 3 goals, to be honest. But that's not about that. We want to have a positive result and a positive performance, and that's what we are thinking at the moment about, not the final result.
Okay, thank you, James. We'll go to Mike Hughes from BBC Merseyside. I've got probably all the people I can take now. If you're in the panel, it means that we're going to take your questions. So you don't need to use hands up. I will come to you. Probably our limit just about. So, Mike, you're next.
Hi there, Jürgen.
Hi.
If Roberto Firmino plays tomorrow, it'll be his 300th appearance for Liverpool. That in itself is an incredible landmark. he has been criticised in the past for not getting enough goals. 3 at the weekend against Watford. He got 2 against Porto. We know about his importance to what you've done in the past and what a prominent part he's played. How important can he be for the rest of the campaign and moving forward? And how much of a talent has he been for you?
Massive. Bobby was massive for our development as a team. Absolutely, he is obviously a key player, the connector of all the different pieces on the pitch. Very often, so he was injured now. Unfortunately, didn't have a proper preseason. Then getting injured, that's now not too helpful, obviously. But the 3 goals from the weekend for sure will help him a lot. And so for that, I think I was. Never shy of putting praise on Bobby Firmino and his importance. So maybe if you don't forgot that, then go a bit back and still for sure recorded something like that, where I said a lot of nice things about Bobby because he deserves it, and he is our false 9. But and on top of that, a very, very, very important player, of course.
Thank you, Mike. We go to Diego Torres. Diego, are you asking in English or Spanish, just so we know if we need the translation?
In Spain, please.
Okay.
In Spanish, please.
Can you just give the boss 1 second to put the headphones in?
Okay, don't worry.
No problem. Then fire away, Diego.
Okay. Buenas tardes, Jürgen.
Diego Plaza from Chiringuito. Good afternoon, Jürgen. 2 seasons ago when you met, you didn't understand how Atletico played that style of football with the squad of players that they had. And you said that you didn't want to add anything in the press conference afterwards. Do you still have this opinion, or have you changed your opinion? And with the signings that Atletico Madrid have made, do you think they've changed as well? So your opinion, and have Atletico changed with their new signings and their style of play?
So first and foremost, I think I said this after the second game. I was angry, disappointed about a lot of things. So about life a little bit, that things go so wrong with the world in that moment. Then that we had to concentrate on football in a really strange circumstances. Then, of course, that we played against a team full of world-class players. They defended with all they have. And that's probably was the reason why I said the things I said. It's, look, Diego Simeone is doing absolutely everything right. He is the current Spanish champion. He's at Atletico for, I don't know exactly, for a long, long time. Very successful there. Has a bunch of world-class players, keeps them on their toes. They fight with all they have for their lives. That says a lot about the quality of Diego. So I couldn't respect more what they do. Do I like it? Not too much. But that's normal because I prefer a different kind of football. But that's me. Other coaches do prefer other kind of other styles of football, and so nobody has to like it. It just has to be successful, and that's what Atletico is for sure. And that's why. And you are right. They changed obviously. They changed system. They brought in new players back, all this kind of stuff. So it's in very difficult times for football clubs. Obviously, how you know in Spain, pretty good. They did an impressive job with signings and these kind of things, and have a proper team and look for me like the possible champion again of this year. So in La Liga, and that's incredible. So yeah, what I said was for sure influenced by the mood I was in on that specific day 1.5 bit more years ago.
Okay, thank you. We now go to Diego Torres.